children, welcome to One Mark Solutions, which will help you to do your board examinations of class 12th very well. Wish you all the best for board exams 2021. Kindly subscribe the channel for the notifications of the upcoming videos. Today, we'll be dealing with case study questions of probability, and I, Mrs. Achila Verma, PGT, Birla Balika Vidyapeeth, will be telling you about a very interesting question of probability today. Yes, now this is a question which says Ajay enrolled himself in an online practice test portal provided by his school for better practice. Out of 5 questions, in set 1, he was able to solve 4 of them and got stuck in one, which is as shown below. Okay. Now, if A and B are independent events, P of A is having a probability of 0.6 and probability of B is 0.8, then answer these questions. Okay, the first one, they are all very easy questions. You just don't have to worry about case study questions. The board has introduced this question so that all of you can score very well in the 2021 board exams, and they are very much related with all your NCERT questions. Now, the first question is probability of A intersection B. This particular question is related with the topic of multiplication of probability, and in that also you should know what are independent events and what are dependent events. Okay, what are independent events? And events which do not, the probability of the events do not get affected by the others probability. Okay, so the condition that is being applied when two events are independent is probability of A intersection B will be equal to probability of A into probability of B whenever A and B are independent. Okay, so now here in this case, A and B are independent events, and we are given probability of A as 0.6, probability of B as 0.8. Then it's very easy. It's simply the product of both of them. And hence you get the probability as 0.48. So our option C is the correct option. I hope you have found it as a very easy question, isn't it? Now we move to the next one, probability of A union B. Now, the concept of sets where you had learned how to find union and intersection of two sets when the number of elements in A and B are given, the same is applied here when we study probability of events. Okay, so probability of A union B has a formula which says probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. We apply the same formula here, and we know A and B are independent events. Therefore, probability of A intersection B is equal to probability of A into probability of B, which we already did in first part. Hence, we know the value of probability of A intersection B as 0.48. Simply do the calculation: 0.6 plus 0.8 minus 0.48, which will give you 0.92, and hence option A is the correct answer. We move to the next. Find out probability of B when A has already occurred. So now we are combining the conditional probability along with this. So it's a very simple question, not at all difficult. If you know A and B are independent events, you know P of A intersection B is probability of A into probability of B. And you know probability of B by A using conditional probability is equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of A. You simply apply this concept here and you get it equal to probability of B, which is 0.8, and hence option D is the right answer. Then we go to the fourth question, which is probability of A when B has already occurred. So if A and B are independent events, the same concept continues, and you get probability of A when B has already occurred is equal to probability of A, which is 0.6, and hence option A is the right option. Then probability of not A and not B. So the complement of a set, that particular concept is applied here. You already know A and B are independent, and all this information P of A is 0.6, P of B is 0.8, P of A intersection B is 0.48, and P of A union B is 0.92. Then, what is probability of not A and not B? As per the sets, we know A complement intersection B complement is always equal to A union B whole complement. Therefore, probability of A complement intersection B complement is probability of A union B whole complement, which is 1 minus probability of A union B. Very simple. And therefore, 1 minus 0.92 is equal to 0.08. Hence, option C is the right option. I hope you enjoyed this question, and just don't worry about your case study questions. You go through all the questions that are our case studies available on this 1 mark solutions, and I'm sure you will score very well in your board exams. All the best, all of you. And this is the link for the upcoming videos and the present video. Thank you.